Hi everybody, and welcome back to Lost Genre Reddit Stories. This one's from user LilacLily10. The work relationship between my boyfriend, 24 male, and his co-worker, 27 female, seemed shady, so I, 23 female, snooped on their texts. My boyfriend has plenty of female friends, and that's fine with me, but there were some shady things I found out about him and a co-worker who developed a crush on him. She asked if he would give her a chance if they were both single, and he responded with, "If I'm being honest, yes, I pinky swear." He told her he was in love with me and had no intention of leaving me for her, and also because she's married. He told her he only saw her as a friend for now and planned on marrying me, but he said if things were different, he wouldn't reject her. He said he wasn't saying that to be nice. He told her she was cute. They were hugging each other before her confession, but he told her they should stop because he didn't want to overstep his boundaries and give other co-workers the wrong impression. She asked if those boundaries were more for her, and he told her they were for the both of them. He said he wished she didn't like him because he can't like her back. She asked, "Can't or just don't?" He responded with, "I can't, sad face." He blocked her number that weekend because I was around, but unblocked her the following Monday. This seems shady to me. Apparently, she developed a crush because she thought he liked her. He said he may have given that impression and he's sorry. She told him not to tell her he would have given her a chance. He said sorry and that he was just being honest. She asked him if I knew about her crush, and he said no, because I would get jealous and whatever they talked about is just between them. He told her they can't truly be friends until she gets over her crush. But in another instance, she told him the crush is starting to fade, and he asked why so fast. Then she said she wished she was prettier so he would like her. He said she is pretty and nice, but he really loved me. Eventually, her husband found out about her crush, so she blocked him. According to another co-worker, she told him that she blocked him. This other co-worker asked if he blocked her, and he said yes. She asked him why. He said because she blocked him first. The worst part about all of this is he kept this a secret from me, and the blocking and unblocking makes it even shadier to me. The fact that he gave her hope is hurtful, but at the same time I'm relieved he set boundaries and is adamant about his love for me. But honestly, I don't know how to truly feel about this. I feel like he went behind my back for an ego stroke. Should I forgive him? OP, one thing I'm gonna say is that your boyfriend thinks he's crafty. He thinks he covered his ass of this whole thing by saying that he loved you and wanted to marry you, but he keeps playing with his co-worker, telling her that if things were different maybe they would have a chance together, or showing like he's kind of hurt because she's getting over the crush or something. You don't do that. Here's the way I see it. If he wasn't upfront with you about this issue with his co-worker, then he likes it. Because if he didn't like it, if he was uncomfortable, he would have told you. At least that's what I would have done. If I'm in a committed relationship, I don't need people from outside of my relationship stroking my ego or telling me they would want to be with me or something like that. That would make me incredibly uncomfortable. And to anybody who says, oh, he didn't say anything because he was protecting her feelings, that's BS. He was protecting the thrill, not her feelings. But anyways, that's enough out of me. Now let's move on to the community comments to see what kind of advice they gave OP. Autumnfall1 says, they may not have physically cheated, but aren't they emotionally cheating? OP responds, it seems like emotional cheating, but part of me is in denial. I want to believe that he was just letting her down gently and didn't want to cause drama at work. Some of the things he said to her goes beyond politeness, however. The major issue is if there was nothing going on, why did he hide this? Piximal says, I think what makes it shady is the fact he kept it a secret from you. That's what's making me question his motives. He definitely flirted and liked the attention. Emotional cheating exists, and he didn't put strong boundaries after the first time it happened. Instead, he's like, I'm married and we can't be together. But on the other hand, you're cute. Hey, why is your crush on me fading so fast? Why would he even ask that question? By the way, the fact he said it's just between them makes it even shadier. Where are you in this picture? It directly involves you. Bridget the Bee says, no. Girl, no. Everything about this is bad. Putting the fact that you snooped aside, you really shouldn't do that in the future, what you found isn't forgivable. This coworker has no respect for your relationship. He shouldn't even want to be friends with someone like that. He's also literally hiding this from you. He knows you'd be upset, and he knows this is breaking a boundary, and he's continuing to do it. Someone who is already doing shady stuff like this at 24 isn't going to last a marriage without cheating, if you don't consider this cheating already, and you'll end up miserable in your midlife stuck with a cheater. And that's when it's really hard to leave. Please do it while it's simple. He probably loves the relationship and loves how you make him feel, but if he really loved you, he wouldn't do something he knows would hurt you just to have a bit of senseless fun. Leave him. He doesn't respect you. Okay, so what do you guys think about these community comments? Do you think OP's boyfriend is emotionally cheating? On that particular part, I don't know. I mean, this whole thing is shady and I don't like the situation at all. I wouldn't act like OP's boyfriend did. But he does say he loves her and he doesn't want to continue this relationship, but at the same time he kind of strings along the coworker. I don't know if that counts as emotionally cheating. If it does, please let me know in the comment section because, I'd like to learn. Something I absolutely agree with is what this last commenter said in the last part, that if he's doing this shady stuff at 24, he's not gonna last a whole marriage without cheating, because he apparently needs the attention from outside of the relationship, and these things escalate. Now it's just text messages and him kind of rejecting her. And then that's not gonna be enough and things will escalate and one thing leads to another and oops, he cheated on you. But anyways, I'm not gonna get carried away telling that story because we all know how it ends. So how about we move on with the update to see what OP ended up doing. So I decided to do something that some may have been against. I contacted the coworker who has the crush on my boyfriend to get her side. I explained that I found out about her crush and her texts. I told her what I basically wrote in the first post. She was extremely apologetic and appeared to feel very guilty about what she had done. She admitted that her current relationship with her husband was in shambles and she was drawn to my boyfriend's friendliness and kindness. She told me that he was adamant that they no longer hug at work to set boundaries between the both of them. He has also told her repeatedly that he loves me and leaving me is the last thing he wants. He's also very weary because she's married. According to her, my boyfriend even blocked her number because he suspected she wanted more than friendship. He told her they could not be true outside friends unless she gets over her crush. She told me I was a lucky girl and out of respect for me, she told my boyfriend to keep a distance and not talk to her at work. He didn't want to be rude, so he continued to try to stay friendly with her. She told me she doesn't initiate conversation with him anymore, but he does talk to her to keep things peaceful. When her husband found out about her crush, he was very understanding. She decided to block my boyfriend afterwards. She told my boyfriend, so he blocked her back. She said there is nothing to worry about and apologized again. I told my boyfriend that I knew about the texts. He said sorry as well and told me he didn't really see her as anything more than a friend. He kept it a secret because he didn't want me to get paranoid. He said she was insecure about herself and didn't want to make her feel bad. He said she's a very nice girl. Wow, OP, I think you're being fed BS with a spoon and garnish. She told you you were a lucky girl and out of respect for you, she told your boyfriend to keep a distance. I'm sorry, is this the same person that asked your boyfriend that if they were both single, if he would give her a chance? And he said yes? And on top of that, she claims that her husband found out about the crush and was very understanding? I find that really hard to believe, to be honest. And that last part you tell us about, OP, when you confronted your boyfriend, he says he doesn't see her as anything more than a friend? Then why is he telling her that if they were both single, he might give her a shot? And then he has the, gall, courage, balls, whatever you want to call it, to tell you that he kept this a secret from you because he didn't want you to get paranoid. Isn't that like gaslighting? Now, what I've just said to OP is pretty much in line with what the whole community was telling her in the comment section. But I don't think that was good enough for OP because she decided to go ahead and make more posts about this same story trying to get a different answer. She got called out by the community and her posts were removed. So to give you guys the full picture of how OP is in complete denial, I'm just gonna read an extract from one of those posts. I recently found out that she had tried to get my boyfriend to cheat because she had really strong feelings for him. He told her she was a very nice catch, but he loved me and didn't want to cheat. When they were hugging, she kissed him on the neck. He told her that she knew that was wrong, but would let that slide this time. Eventually, her husband found out, so she blocked my boyfriend. In return, my boyfriend blocked her back. I learned that despite all of this, my boyfriend is still being friendly with her. She even tried to distance herself completely, but my boyfriend insisted on not ignoring her entirely. When I contacted this coworker, long story, she said she doesn't initiate conversation with him anymore. He still does, just to stay friendly and keep the peace. I'm obviously mad at this coworker, but more angry that my boyfriend is still friendly with her after all this. I'm considering a breakup, but I don't want to make any rash decisions. Should I forgive him? Does it seem like there is more going on that he's not telling me? So at this point, if OP is not seeing the huge red flags her boyfriend is displaying, it's because she doesn't want to. OP, you're in denial, and you're making all of these posts because you want to get a different response. It seems to me like you do want to stay with your boyfriend and forgive him for this, but you want to be reassured that you're making the right decision so that when he actually cheats on you, you can blame it on someone else. The fact is, OP, if you stay in this relationship and he cheats on you, then I don't think you get to play victim, because part of this pain is absolutely your fault for staying in this relationship. What do you guys think? Would you agree with my assessment? If not, let me know in the comment section. And so we've reached the end of the video. I truly hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe to reach our goal of 100,000 subscribers. Also, if you feel like chatting with others from this community, you can always join my Discord server and check out my subreddit. I'll leave the links in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video.